What's going on, NIRSA Network? It is Lamont Mayer Jr., your NIRSA live host, and today we are kicking off the first of a series called Campus Recreation All-Star. Rep your region, and we got Tanya Angus online, repping her region. This is where we highlight impactful members across NIRSA and celebrate the work happening in every corner of our community. Now, listen, if you are watching right now, I need you to go ahead and go to that comment section, and I need you to drop the region that you are representing. Let us know where you're joining us from, okay? Now, this All-Star Series is about shining a light on the members of NIRSA who are making an impact on their campus, in their region, and across the association, all right? We feature them on a social media post, and then we sit them down and we talk to them because we want some insight into who they are, and hopefully some things that you hear today can help you in your journey in this collegiate recreation field. Tanya Angus, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well, and I know it's all over the screen, but tell us what region you are representing today.
I'm coming from Canada, NIRSA region.
NIRSA region Canada, our first highlight of 2026. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this thing, okay? So you were, let me make sure I get the name right, because you were actually recommended and enthusiastically recommended for this highlight by one Matt Edmonds, okay? So tell us a little bit about your relationship with Matt and why you think he recommended you for this.
Yeah, I was super surprised and happy to hear that he was thinking of me in terms of this all-star repping Canada Nation. Matt and I have worked together with NIRSA Canada over the last few years. He's now the chair, and he's great at reaching out to past chairs and members across Canada. And so super excited to have this opportunity.
All right, so let's before we get into my questions, let's give the NIRSA Network a little bit about you. Okay, now you are what's the site that you're working on now?
Yeah, I'm the Director of Recreation Services at the University of Manitoba in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Nice, and this is where you also received your bachelor's degree and your master's degree, correct?
Yep, I have a Bachelor of Recreation Studies and I have a Master's of Recreation, and my thesis was around campus recreation and student engagement.
So now tell us a little bit about your journey, because 17 years in the field. Okay, now all 17 years there at that campus, or did you move around a little bit?
Yeah, so I've been fortunate to work at the University of Manitoba for 17 years within recreation services. I was a director of programs before, and then this opportunity for the Director of Recreation Services opened up, and was a successful candidate.
Okay, so listen, you don't get enthusiastically recommended for something like this without making an impact. So tell us a little bit about that impact. Tell us a little bit about your time in the field. Tell me what's that one time that sticks out in your mind that this, like, oh, I'm in it now, and you had to make decisions, and those decisions affected how you thought about the field. Tell us a little bit about your journey in recreation.
Yeah, so I think my journey, it started well before my university degree. I was always an active person. I like to participate in every sport and try out different activities. I eventually heard about the recreation program at the University of Manitoba, and I strived to get accepted into the program. And from then, I completed my degree. I worked in municipal recreation for a while, came back to the University of Manitoba and was an assistant director of housing and student life, and really loved working with students. And then this opportunity came forward, and I've been here ever since.
All right, so tell me this. Within your career, 17 years, tell me about a difficult time, a time where you had an amazing hurdle that you had to jump over. How did you approach it? How do you deal with it? And how do you come out of that on the end?
Yeah, it would definitely be COVID, when we were all here watching the news that our facilities were going to be closing down right away. That was definitely the biggest hurdle that I experienced in campus recreation. The way I got through it was with the people that are around me here, as well as my peers and colleagues across Canada. I was leading NIRSA Canada, the region at that time, and everybody stepped up to really support each other. So although it was a low, it was also a high, because we really got to build those relationships.
Absolutely amazing. So tell me about that big win. What was that big win in your career?
Ooh, big win. I think there's been lots of really big wins. I would say definitely being part of NIRSA has been a big win. I was able to be the NIRSA Canada representative and member network chair. And it just opened my eyes to all the great people across Canada and across the US that we can reach out to for any questions or feedback that we might be needing based on what situations that we're dealing with on our own campus.
So let's talk a little bit about nursing. Then you brought it up. So let's talk about that nursing membership. So what has your nursing membership meant to you over these years? Listen, we want to make sure that our members understand that with this association, it's not just saying that you're a part of nursing. Like we want to make sure there's a value there for each and every person who has a membership with nurses. So tell us a little bit about what the value of your nursing membership has meant to you. And if you have any examples of how it definitely has impacted you, please feel free to share.
Yeah, I would say I've been a part of NIRSA for a number of years. I've been fortunate. I was the assessment chair for a while, and then I kind of moved into the Manitoba rep, and then it was the Central Canada rep. As I mentioned, I was the incoming chair, and past chair. I was on the member network, and now I'm currently on the NIRSA assembly. And I think all of those opportunities have led to building connections and making great contacts and actually lifelong friends across Canada and the US that you can reach out to and you get to rely on. And just we're all passionate about the same thing and we're willing to share what's working well, what's not working well. And we may not see each other all the time, but there's not a chance that I wouldn't reach out to my colleagues across Canada and just check in with them and see how they're doing and vice versa.
Okay, so 17 years, I know you've been to one of the annual conferences before.
Yes, I have.
Okay, we have annual conference coming up. All right, tell me one of those experiences from annual conference that really sticks out to you.
Oh man, there's been so many key moments from our NIRSA annual conference. I would say the keynote speakers to me are always super impactful. Every time I go, I love hearing what they have to say and just kind of taking that information and energy and bringing it back to my campus and sharing that with my team. I would say the opportunity where we actually get together with my colleagues across Canada. So yeah, I can see them on Zoom here and there. We call and whatnot, but getting together and actually being in the same place at the same time and having those conversations is awesome. And sometimes it's not even what's in the session that matters most. Sometimes it's the conversations that you're having walking to a session or over lunchtime or whatever. It's definitely those pieces would be the big wins for me.
We call them hallway conversations. Those conversations that really stick out to you. And again, when you're on that plane back home, those hallway conversations are the things that's running through your head. You have great notes from sessions and things like that, but those hallway conversations really stick with you when you're leaving away from a conference. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do an all-star quick hit. Okay, these are 5 quick hits. All right, one word to describe your region. What is it?
Exciting.
Excited. Okay. Excited.
Exciting, yeah.
All right. A campus rec must have to have a great day.
A workout.
Nice. All right. Tell me a lesson you would tell a younger Tanya.
Make sure you put yourself out there. Volunteer to do things that may not be something you've done before, but definitely like the networking and taking initiative to try new things.
Absolutely excellent. Okay, give me a book, a podcast, or a quote that you love right now.
That quote is actually not from right now, but it's stuck in my head from my campus rec program planning course. There's no such thing as over planning.
Nice. All right, and last one. Give me the best part of the campus rec culture. What is it?
It's definitely the people I work with, the people that come in and use our facilities, the students, the staff, the community members, definitely the people.
Always the people. Always the people. Absolutely great time getting a chance to hear a little bit more about you, Tanya, and why you was nominated by Matt to be our very first of 2026 NIRSA All-Star. And I can see why. Thank you so much for the great work that you've done in the region, and not just in the region of Canada, but what you've done throughout the association. We look forward to seeing 17 years. How long you going to do this?
Maybe another 17.
Maybe another 17. We look forward to the great work that you are continuing to do. Now, before we get up out of here, I cannot let you get up out of here without giving some advice to some of our early career professionals and our mid career professionals. We got ERSL right around the corner. We're going to have a lot of students there and early career professionals there. We have a national conference, NIRSA plus Ideal World Conference and Expo 2026. That's going to be in National Harbor, Maryland. We have that right around the corner. Give our young career professionals a little bit of advice from someone who's been in the industry for 17 years.
I would definitely say have the conversations, take the initiative, be confident in your conversations in terms of putting your name forward to try something new. Especially at the conferences, that's where you're going to gain a lot of information, and that networking piece is so important. So put yourself out there, try something new, and have conversations with people.
Tanya, thank you so much again for joining us. You can go ahead and give us that region and the site that you're on one more time.
Yeah, Tanya Angus, NIRSA Canada, and I'm at the University of Manitoba.
All right. Now, let's have a little fun before we get up out of here. Tanya, I need you to say it with me one time. Rep your region. Say it for me, Tanya.
Canada. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see y'all next time for the next region that will be represented in our NIRSA All-Star Series. Thank y'all so much for joining us.
Thank you.